The latest jobs report highlights a tough summer. The Canadian economy lost more than 40,000 jobs in July, sinking the share of people employed to an 8-month low. So among those who are the hardest hit are young people.
Gen Z is facing the worst unemployment rate in decades. That there are no jobs out there, or is Gen Z actually facing an employment problem?
And we're having another problem in Canada now. People just coming. Everybody is getting visa, they are coming. They tell them once you get to Canada, no problem, you have work. There's no work like before. No, underground work that they will do without papers, no, it's not available. For you to change, to become, to have your documents to work, is not so easy any longer. Even to apply as a refugee that they will automatically give you a work permit like before, no. Now when you get work permit, for you now to get the job is a problem.
This is the reality of unemployment in Toronto. I went to a job fair and this was the line to get in. And then as I got out, the line was even bigger for the people who were waiting to get in. Employers weren't actually hiring. They'd ask you to scan a QR code and apply online, or they'd ask you to sign up to their platform and things like that. Companies that were actually hiring were for cleaning and truck driving, which didn't suit me. And to be honest, this was so not worth it. 0 out of 10, do not recommend. They bribed us with a tote bag and a cookie. That's all.
Imagine this. You're a 22-year-old, you've got a degree in your hand, debt on your back, and hope in your chest. You spent months, hell, maybe years, sending out resumes, knocking on doors, smiling at job fairs where the line stretches around the block, and then radio silence. Not even McDonald's will call you back. Canada is facing a brutal truth. An entire generation is aging into adulthood with no jobs to step into. This is not just an economic downturn, it is a generational betrayal. And today we'll be talking about the collapse of Canada's job market. It's not just numbers, it is a story of thousands of young people whose futures are being choked before they even begin. Statistics Canada reported that in July, Canada lost over 40,000 jobs. Sounds bad, but here's the kicker. 34,000 of those jobs were youth jobs. The employment rate for people aged between 15 to 24 fell to 53.6%, the lowest since 1998, excluding the pandemic. And just to add insult to the injury, graduates saw their unemployment jump from 10% to 14% in just 2 years. Guys, I have some clips here that build more context on this story. Let us watch them together. Then I will be back with my further analysis.
Please, Canada, please start hiring again. Do something. I can't keep spending all day on Indeed and all day handing out resumes and all day calling people and all day emailing people for no response.
Canadians are struggling to find jobs all across Canada. As someone who has over 5 years experience in customer service, whether it's in fast food or being a sales associate, I myself cannot find a job. So I cannot imagine what it's like for younger people going into the workforce. Companies like McDonald's and Tim Hortons aren't even hiring. Like, they are hiring, but I've had applications rejected not once but twice, even though I'm overqualified for the job. I honestly don't know how Canadians are making a living. Why is there such a job shortage and why can't we get hired? There is no reason that fast food companies cannot hire people my age or younger. And this is happening all across Canada. Like, what are we supposed to do? Jobs want experience, yet won't give it to us. So are we just supposed to sit at home all day? It's also ironic because it's the same people that say Gen Z and the younger generation don't want to work, yet you guys are the one hiring us. And we need like 10 plus years of experience and a degree just to work at your shitty part-time job. So make it make sense. What's on the go?
There's no job in Canada. No job again in Canada. Even to see dishwasher job nowadays, by connection, you sweat. Dishwasher. There's no job again. So if you're still looking for a job, I'll advise you to go to other provinces. Toronto, all these places. Job no day again, no job. And if you have a job right now, congratulations to you. Don't leave that job. Because if you leave that job, you sweat.
You see that word, patience is a virtue. I believe that word actually originated from this country, Canada. Because tell me how I'll be in this country for over going to 2 years now, and there's no job. No job for me to even manage. Like, I'm managing this job for the now. Going to 2 years now. I've been here for like, let me say 20 months. What the heck is going on? Please, even if it's cleaning job or to wash plates, I need it.
This is the line at one of the Toronto job fair, and to be specific, that's at the Duffer Mall. Maybe some of you guys are not aware. This has been happening a lot lately all over the city. Whenever there's a job fair, you have hundreds of people lined up around the building trying to get opportunity. Now, this is what the news will not tell you. In April alone, last month, we've lost 7,400 jobs, which also caused a 6.9% increase in the unemployment rate. As per this report, this was the highest we've seen this number since the pandemic era. I think it's going to keep getting worse. This number here could jump to 10% in the next few months. Hopefully it doesn't. But Canada, buckle up, because it's not looking too good for us.
Good people, welcome back to the channel. From the clips, you've seen how young people are at the verge of losing themselves because of unemployment. Let me put that bluntly open. Gen Z is staring at the worst unemployment rate in decades. Picture Yasmin, who is 23. She has applied to over 200 jobs. She's got customer service experience. She's done sales. She's done fast food. And yet, she gets automated rejection email from places like Tim Hortons. She's overqualified, apparently. Overqualified to hand someone a double. Or think of a mere fresh out of university with a degree in IT. 4 years of blood, sweat, and tuition fees, only to find out the entry-level jobs require, wait for it, 10 years of experience. Okay, this is the infamous experience paradox. Jobs demand experience, but jobs won't give you experience. It's like being told you can't learn how to swim unless you are already Michael Phelps. Meanwhile, baby boomers are holding on to their positions longer, either because they can't afford to retire or just don't want to. Yeah, maybe that. That means fewer openings at the top and no space at the bottom. A generational traffic jam. And if you're a young Canadian, you're not just fighting for a paycheck. You're fighting to stay sane while sending resumes into a black hole. Now, let us zoom out a little bit. Why is this happening? Number one, job losses across the board. Canada's economy lost 7,400 jobs in April, and by July, another 40,000. The unemployment rate hit by 6.9%, the highest since the pandemic. Experts warn it could soon hit 10%. Number two, market uncertainty. There is inflation, trade tensions with the US, and the rise of AI are reshaping the economy. The vibe, volatile. Number three, sector collapse. The hardest hit industries, we have information, culture, recreation, construction, and support services. Many of the fields young people actually want to work in are affected. Number four, there is immigration and policy. Quebec even paused work visas for non-residents to save jobs for locals. Meanwhile, Ottawa tossed 6,000 youth jobs into mix like a band-aid on a bullet wound. So, the system is bleeding, and instead of surgery, they're getting a box of tissues. Here's where I have to laugh darkly. Okay, politicians love to say young people don't want to work anymore. Excuse me, like young Canadians are lining up around malls just for a shot at handing out resumes. They're refreshing, like you need, like it's like Tinder. You've got Gen Z begging for shifts at McDonald's while being told they are lazy. It's like accusing a starving man of being picky while you are the one padlocking the fridge. And the corporate logic, utter laundry. We want a 23-year-old with a master's degree, 10 years of experience, like bilingual in English, French, and Python, who's willing to work part-time for $6 an hour. Sir, that's not a job posting. That's a ransom note. But let's not pretend this crisis stops with the youth. The Canadian job market is looking shaky for everyone. Older workers hanging on to jobs out of necessity, no choice. Middle-aged workers watching inflation eat their wages while their industries hollow out. Immigrants fighting an even steeper uphill battle for opportunities. This is not just about unemployment. We are talking about confidence. Canadians are losing faith in their economy. When you hear people saying, I don't even know how is anyone surviving out there. That's not just stress, it's social decay. And here's the cruel irony. The more hopeless people feel, the less they spend. And when they spend less, businesses shrink, more layoffs. It is a vicious cycle. So what do we take from this? The Canadian job market isn't just failing. It is setting up a generation to inherit nothing but debt, despair, and broken promises. A country that once bragged about being a land of opportunity is now offering its youth waiting rooms and rejection emails. And if you think this is just the economy doing its thing, think again. This is structural, it's political, it's generational. And unless Canada takes bold action, investing in industries, lowering entry barriers, and creating real opportunities, we are staring at a future where Gen Z becomes the first generation to do worse than their parents. So, here's the uncomfortable truth that most people don't want to hear. If a nation abandons its youth, it abandons its future. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I hope to see you in my next video.